Hello. Hello. Now we'll discuss about types of data. So data is two types. First one is the primary data and second one is the secondary data. So now we have to have clarity about primary data and secondary data. So first point, what is the primary data? So primary data collected by the investigator from personal experimental studies for a specific research goal is called primary data. The data are collected especially for research project. It is used when secondary data are unavailable and inappropriate. So inappropriate data are to be unique, original, reliable, and accurate in character. These types of data are obtained in the survey and inquiries conducted by the government, some individuals, institutions, and research bodies. For example, a public health students wants to study the prevalence of AIDS in Delhi, so they can collect primary data. Then the data collected for this purpose by him her are primary data. Primary data collection techniques. There are different techniques for collection of the primary data. So there are many methods collecting primary data. First point is questionnaire survey. We have to be create the questionnaire, and that questionnaire we can send by post, by email, or internet. We can collect the data. Like interview, we can have a personal interview one to one and are through telephonic. With help of that, we can collect the primary data. And with help of focus group discussion, we can also collect the data. Community forum and public hearings through observations, through case studies, through diaries, and key informants interviews. With help of that, we can collect the primary data. Now we need to understand secondary data. Secondary data obtained from some secondary sources like published or unpublished records are such as journals or magazines, newspapers is known as secondary data. And journals reports are published sources and records are unpublished sources like in hospitals OPD patients, IPD patients, and through laboratory wards, that's records of the patients available. That would be the unpublished data which used for official purpose. And the data are not original in character. For example, the data of AIDS for world report by WHO becomes secondary data for research. And now we need to understand secondary data collection sources. What are the sources? Some general national level public sources like Nepal census of household and population, agriculture, business data, and vital statistics. And same Indian census of household and population. These are sources available, and service district statistics including basic client count, attributes, demographics, social conditions, and lot of program informations, and resources in inventories and other needs assessments. These are the secondary data collection sources. Opinion polls taken by others, and budgets and demographic health surveys in 2001 2006, and another like national family health surveys first round 92 93, second round 98 and 99, and third round 2005 to 6, fourth round 2015 to 26, 15 2015 to 16, and fifth round 2020 to 21. These are the sources of secondary data, and some even publications. From there we can get the secondary data. And secondary data, unusual but easily accessible community data sources, which are state tourist maps and other state road maps, topographic maps and aerial photos through newspapers, bulletin boards, and film, postcards, and other prints. We can get the secondary data. So, this is about types of data, primary data and secondary data, and different sources from where we can get the primary data.